Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to a very, very shocked Night of Champions that has just happened about an hour ago. Ladies and gentlemen, what a shocking, shocking events during Night of Champions. First off, I just want to let you guys know, I know you guys seen it all over the wrestling news, about the passing of Michael Moody, the son of the late great Paul Bearer, aka William Moody, and Percy Pringle. Just want to give my condolences out to the family. So we're going to go ahead and start. I am your host of the most. I am Michael Miner, the Beast Incarnate that will be retaining his beautiful title at WWE Slam Zone this week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring in some of our three guests. I was trying to get the other three, but they have other plans and all that. They will possibly might come in for Raw tomorrow night, depending if they're available. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to first start off with our first guest. As you guys know, he'll be making his intro. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former owner of the WWE Slam Zone and will be facing yours truly for the WWE Slam Zone YouTube Heavyweight Championship this week on WWE Slam Zone. Oh, wait, well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we have our guests here. We're going to go ahead and get into our first person that will be joining us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Neely, say hello to the fans.
Josh Penrod is here.
All right, we're gonna get to Travis. Travis, go ahead with your intro, if you're there. Travis, hello, we are live, if you are there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to go ahead and get into our other guests. Ladies and gentlemen, just popped in. We're going to go ahead and get into our two very special guests that have just joined us here just in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, this young man, I saw the video of the wrestling hangout that him and his friend did today. He is, I have to say, he's got to be one true wrestling fan. That's a good thing I brought him in. Chatted with him on the Google Plus for a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, his name, go check him out on YouTube. His name is TJ Rules. Welcome to the show, young sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you. First off, I just want to say is that this is like my actual second time doing like a Google Hangout, and excuse me, man, I can't even speak anymore. I pretty much like to meet other wrestling fans as well. I am happy that he told me that we were gonna do like a Night of Champions review on the Google Hangout, and it's pretty awesome to meet other wrestling fans on this Google Hangout. And
right.
I apologize because I'm a bit sick as well.
I won't blame you, dude. And ladies and gentlemen, he has just arrived, ladies and gentlemen. He is your former BWC United States Heavyweight Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, there might possibly be the return of BWC this fall, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for the return of BWC to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Joshua Penrod, and he has returned, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. Say hello, Joshua Penrod.
Finally, Penrod has came back. What's up, guys?
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into my other two colleagues. As we know, Travis Neely must be doing something. Must be in a goofball doing something, I don't know what. But, ladies and gentlemen, these two are my friends. They are part of the Wrestling Renegades. I was part of the Wrestling Guru Society for a while, but not no more. These two are. Ladies and gentlemen, our first colleague that has joined me for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and every pay-per-view that we would do. I will tell you guys about this coming October for this week. So, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Casey Gale, say hello to the fans, my friend.
Hello, I'm Scott Casey Gale, who plays Michael Cole on the Western Goose So Shiny. How are ya?
All right, and well, ladies and gentlemen, he is here going to make his triumphant intro, ladies and gentlemen. He is from all the way from Arizona. He's got so many names from Cubics Wrestling Show 56, Jacob McGovern, JM Production, Foxy Grandpa, and now Pokemon Trainer Jacob, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only. I call him the way I call him, Cubics Wrestling Show 56, a.k.a. Jacob McGovern. Say hello to the fans.
Flies in their smiles, tasting freedom while you dance, then crawling back to the top of.
Oh, gotta go throw on the lights now. What is up, fans? This is I, Pokemon Trainer Jacob, and I am here. And that's the bottom line because JM said so.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our WWE Night of Champions review show.
Well, Michael, the A crap minor. Okay? I don't come on first on the show. I am last. I am the owner of the WWE Slam Zone. I will beat you for that YouTube Championship and War of Champions right here on my YouTube channel, WWE Slam Zone. I will be your future champion next week. Bet on that, Michael Miner. So you don't introduce me first. You introduce me last. Get it right, the crap Miner. So you wanna bring it? Come on, then.
Oh, Travis Neal, you talking about this championship, the YouTube heavyweight title? Why don't you go ahead and sit down, my friend? Let's get this show going. We can talk about that stuff later. We're going to talk about, well, pretty much the first match that you pretty much Jacob, or not, sorry, but Travis.
You and your stupid little review show, you want to start right now. You want to start the show and cut my promo off. You don't cut my promo off. Okay? I will talk more about that YouTube championship at the end of this show, but I'm going to finish my promo right now. Come War of Champions next week on my YouTube channel, War of Champions, at the WWE Slam Zone, I will become your future YouTube's World's Heavyweight Championship. I will be holding that championship up high, and I'm going to walk out the door with it. And you know what? So shine it up real nice, Michael, because you know what? It's not going to be yours anymore because you're a loser.
Yeah,
all right, are you done with your promo so we can get to the show?
And I don't need any music. I don't need any intro music this week. So you know what? Let's go ahead and review Night of Champions. Let's do it right now.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into the first part, TJ rules. I will tell you more about this little thing that me and Travis have. It's part of a cool show you should check out. I'll tell you more about that after the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our very first match. This was for the WWE Tag Team titles. It was the Usos defending their WWE Tag Team Championships against Travis's hateful team, Goldust and Stardust. And well, Travis Neely, I'm sorry to say, but now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to give you the new WWE Tag Team Champions as I predicted last night. Yes,
hey, can I do it? All right.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Your new tag team champions, Travis, listen to this. Your new tag team champions. And so, suck it, Travis.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, Goldust and Stardust are now your new WWE Tag Team Champions. As you know, I predicted it last night, so we're going to go ahead and talk about, we're going to go ahead and let the person that predicted that the Usos were going to retain, Travis Neely, go ahead and give your thoughts on the new tag champions as you guys saw it on Instagram. I posted all over the Instagram page, the new tag champs.
I want to start it off right now, and all I have to say is crap, and I don't give a crap of names Stardust, Fake Dust, and Crap Dust of Gold Dust is full of crap. They're a bunch of cheaters. They don't deserve the tag team titles. I thought the Wyatts deserved the title more than Gold Dust and Stardust. They should have beat the Usos instead. But no, I didn't give a crap about them winning the titles tonight. I'm hoping that Usos get their rematch clause next month at the pay-per-view and get their titles back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, or it could be tomorrow night on Raw. We will talk more of that on the post-show coming up tomorrow on the radio. TJ Rules, what are your thoughts on the new tag team champions?
Well, in excuse me. My opinion, I'm happy that at least the Usos didn't win, because in my opinion, the Usos had a boring tag team title run. I mean, they really didn't do anything, even if they were versing the Wyatts. I mean, they didn't give like the Usos any backstage segment, any hype. I mean, they just basically gave them like a bunch of random matches, and then like all of a sudden we're seeing Stardust and oh man, keep forgetting the dude's name, Goldust and excuse me. I just think, in my opinion, I'm just happy that I didn't see the Usos win yet again, because if they win another title shot, what are they really going to do? I mean, like, are they really going to continue with the storyline between the Dust Brothers and the Usos? I mean, I like what they did so far with the storyline, but it's still not really intriguing to several wrestling fans, because if that was the case, then the fans will be getting into the storyline, just like how other wrestling fans are into the whole Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins storyline.
All right, Scotty, your thoughts on this match?
It was interesting seeing new tag team champions.
All right, Joshua Pinrod, what are your thoughts on this match?
You know, going up to it, it was good, but you know, I wanted to see it just a little bit longer. Maybe the Usos would have retained, and then Goldust and Stardust won last, next pay-per-view. But that's just me.
All right, Jacob, what are your thoughts on this match?
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I was asking my sister about something, and I need to go shut the door. Okay, my thoughts on this match were, what match are we talking about again?
Tag team title match.
Okay, you already know, Travis knows my thoughts on this match. The team deserved to win one tonight. Oh, yes. And as the new tag team champions, it was rightfully earned, and hopefully they hold the title on time, and hopefully the Usos do not get the titles back. So yeah, I'm glad that they won the titles. And yeah, Travis, you're just a bitter person because the Usos suck. Why not say?
Don't forget
Yes,
how
you.
instead of calling them them the tag team titles, it's just now they're cosmic keys now. They have the cosmic keys now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our next match. This match, I think my boy Cesaro fought everything he could. This was for the WWE United States Championship. Sheamus defending his U.S. title against Cesaro. I was predicting Cesaro to win this, and for my match to happen at Survivor Series, Cesaro and Bad News Barrett for unification for both belts at Survivor Series against Bad News Barrett. But it pretty much didn't happen. So your winner of the match, and still your WWE United States Champion, is Sheamus. Pretty much Cesaro gave everything he had. Travis, your thoughts on the U.S. title match?
Now this was an awesome match. Really enjoyed it back and forth. I enjoyed how Cesaro kept hitting the slams on Sheamus, and that was going back and forth with the pins. And then at the turnbuckle over there in the corner of the ring, Cesaro, he got fighting with the referee, arguing with the referee, and then he got that bro kick. But yeah, this was an awesome match. Great match as well. Like I said on your prediction show, Michael, I said that Bad News Barrett won't be feuding for the U.S. title. I said it won't happen. He will be going for that Intercontinental title, not the U.S. title. So yeah, my prediction was right on this. I picked Sheamus, and this was a great match. So Bad News Barrett, I see him winning the Intercontinental title from the Miz at Survivor Series.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we will talk about the other person that deserves the U.S. title now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, TJ Rules, what are your thoughts on the U.S. title match?
I pretty much agree with everything that WWE Slam oh man, what was his name again? I forgot what was his name.
My name's Travis.
Travis.
Travis. All right. I agree with what you said. However, I didn't like the fact how Cesaro basically did more moves than Sheamus. So to me, in my opinion, Cesaro should have won that match. But the only thing that Sheamus basically did was the bro kick, and he automatically won.
All right.
I want to add something right here too, as well, Michael. Where does this leave? Where does this go with Cesaro? Where does he go from here? I mean, like I said on your prediction show, he's fell apart since he left Jack Swagger, the Americans or whatever. I forgot the name of them, but
Real American.
All Americans. Okay, that's it. So yeah, he's fell apart since then, and then he got a big push when Paul Heyman. Well, he was the Paul Heyman guy, and then when Lesnar come in, he fell apart again. So where does this leave Cesaro? Where does he go from here? I don't know, but I guess the next contender for the U.S. title, I'm hoping Bray Wyatt.
All right, Scotty, your thoughts on the United States title match?
It was a great match, but Cesaro should have won, but that's not really WWE's fault. It's more Vince McMahon, because Vince wants to de-push him while Triple H wants to push him to the top. That's why I think Triple H should take over. Vince should just retire.
All righty, Joshua Rod, your thoughts on the U.S. title match?
I think it was a good match. Sheamus should not have won, but he's friends with Triple H, so they'll keep pushing him.
He won't be holding that belt for long. But Jacob, your thoughts on the U.S. title match?
I thought the U.S. title match should have been better. It was kind of weird. Sorry if I'm like looking down and if it looks like I'm not paying attention to you guys. I am. I'm just reading for a book report. But yeah. No, it's a shocker, right? I can read, but I thought this match could have been a lot better because you have Sheamus and Cesaro, and they could have worked a good match, and it just wasn't. And it just didn't do it justice for me. I thought that Cesaro could have walked out of this, and I thought Cesaro should have benefited, was going to benefit more from this match than Sheamus did. Either way, like I said, like my prediction basically is coming true. If you let Sheamus win, there's nothing in it for Cesaro. If you let Cesaro win, there's nothing in it for Sheamus, and then either way, it both goes the same. Because like, what's next for Sheamus? What's next for Cesaro? It's basically this. They don't know where they're going to go with Cesaro or Sheamus. I don't think that they're going to be pushing Sheamus anytime soon. I don't think they're going to be pushing Cesaro anytime soon. Cesaro, there must have been some type of conflict with WWE and Cesaro for Cesaro to be held back from like his big push that he was going to have, and they're not going to push Sheamus. So I think they need to basically what Travis said. They need to give the United States Championship to someone like Bray Wyatt or some like Luke Harper or someone. Just maybe like have Bray Wyatt as the Intercontinental Champion and have Luke Harper as the United States Champion, something like that. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I don't think Sheamus or Cesaro will benefit from this match, and in my opinion, this match could have been a lot better. But yeah, that was my thoughts on the match.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our next match. This was for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. We had Dolph Ziggler with our Ziggler defending his belt against The Miz and Damien Mizdow at ringside. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we had one of my favorite bands. I know I'm a big country kind of guy. I'm a big country music kind of guy. We had Florida Georgia Line at ringside. It was good to see them pretty much getting involved in the match, pushing the tar out of Damien Mizdow. You don't touch the faces of some good singers. As you guys know, they will be part of the tribute to the troops that will be coming up this December. I can't wait to see that. But, well, our picks were destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, your new WWE Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. I wanted to see Dolph Ziggler retain his belt, but he didn't. So, congrats to The Miz. But I can see Dolph Ziggler getting it back before Hell in the Cell. Travis, your thoughts on this Intercontinental title match?
Well, this took my prediction out. I lost this prediction. I didn't think The Miz was going to win it. I really thought The Miz was going to win it the next pay-per-view. So, yeah, I mean, I wanted Dolph Ziggler to win. It was a good match. Florida, Georgia Line, that was cool seeing them involved in this match. Shoving Damien Mizdow, Sandow. That was cool to see. But, yeah. I mean, where was R-Truth? He should have come. I didn't know. I was reading that. Sorry. R-Truth should have come back out there and grabbed Sandow and made the feud continue a little bit longer. But I don't see this feud. I think this is the end of the feud with Ziggler and The Miz. So The Miz, I'm thinking he's going to keep this title because I did mention this in your prediction show that The Miz will probably go and face Bad News Barrett at Survivor Series when Bad News Barrett does come back. So, I mean, because they teased that at the Battleground Battle Royal when Bad News Barrett was giving up the title at the time. So, and then The Miz was, stayed out there and didn't come in the ring until the end. So, I do see Bad News Barrett beating The Miz at Survivor Series in November. But overall, the match tonight, was great, except The Miz winning.
All right, TJ Rules, what are your thoughts?
I had mixed reactions about this match. I mean, sure, I did like several parts, but then several parts I was like, I really wasn't really feeling it. However, I also thought that the whole Miz and Ziggler storyline, it didn't seem to intrigue me that much. I'm not really digging for Miz's movie star character. I didn't even like it since it started. Um, in terms of the match, I really wanted Ziggler to win this, to be quite honest. My prediction was wrong as well. Um, congrats to The Miz. I'm sorry?
Oh, it's alright. Sometimes others have echoes and that kind of deal. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Um, I, I'm not sure what to really say, but just congrats to The Miz. That's all I'm going to say from me.
Alright, Scotty, your thoughts on the match?
It was a decent match. However, I still wish Ziggler would have won the title, but I think they got different plans for Ziggler. And I think that Bad News Barrett is going to be the next Intercontinental Champion, which I think is good.
Alright, Joshua Penrod, your thoughts on the match?
I think it was a pretty good match, but honestly, this booking is, I don't know what WWE is trying to do with the Intercontinental title. I mean, this feud should have stopped already, and it should be Dolph Ziggler against Barrett. That's just my pick. If I was the booking, that's what I would have for the next pay-per-view or Survivor Series when he comes back.
Alright, Scotty, your thoughts on the match?
My point, I mean Jacob.
Oh, you gave your thoughts?
Oh my!
I forgot you. I didn't.
Yeah, what he did.
Okay. Travis, your thoughts on the match?
Already gave my thoughts.
Jacob. Ugh, you mean the brain. Right?
What the hell am I then?
Go ahead and give your thoughts out, Jacob.
Wow, okay. Ouch, that hurt. But shows how much I'm thought about. But my thoughts on this match, I thought it was the decision in the end was stupid. To give the overall match was okay. I thought it was really dumb though to give the title, because then what the hell is the point of giving Dolph Ziggler that SummerSlam moment of giving him the title? I do think that Hell in a Cell, I think Ziggler will win it back. I think they're passing the title around is what they're going with here, like what they're doing with the Divas title. But if they're just gonna give the title to the Miz and stop the peak here, then that's dumb, because I don't get why they would have given it to the title to Ziggler in the first place. That's my thoughts. R. Ziggler and Damien Mizdow are stupid, by the way.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into a small segment here. We had, as you all know about the breaking news, I know a lot of the fans say that it was not on the WWE Network. Yes, it was. I saw the WWE breaking news. What they're doing with this WWE breaking news on the network is incredible. I love what they're doing, telling people before the pay-per-view of what's going on and who's injured and that. As you guys know, Roman Reigns has sustained an injury to his hernia. As you guys know, yours truly had a triple hernia, so I could see how he feels on that. I had triple hernia surgery when I was like two years old, so I pretty much know how he feels. But it's going to be at least, I would say at least 2 to 3 months before he'll be back. I can see him come back maybe Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. I don't know. We'll find out about that. We had Seth Rollins coming out saying, you know what, he heard about the news and all that, and he said, referee, I want you to ring the bell and count to 10. So the referee rings the bell, counts to 10. The referee goes and puts Seth Rollins' hands up, saying, well, here's your winner, Seth Rollins, by via countout. Goes on, saying that, well, you know what? I want to give somebody in the back an open challenge. I want to give anybody in the back come out. I want to give anybody an open challenge. Well, all of a sudden there's a well, let's just say there was a taxi pull up, and all of a sudden out comes Dean Ambrose. Scott, Travis, me, and Jacob predicted that he would be back at Night of Champions. I thought maybe Roman Reigns would have came in, but he can't do much because if he put too much weight and all that stuff, it's gonna really, really make sure that he's out completely. But yeah, I love seeing Dean Ambrose back. He was awesome, beating the piss out of Seth Rollins, and out comes Triple H. His goons and all that stuff. Like I was watching while we were waiting for the Travis when he was getting ready. I was watching a podcast from an awesome YouTube. You guys go check him out, the Joe Cronin Show. They're saying that to me, I think is Dean Ambrose should become the next Stone Cold Steve Austin. The way he's going out there, trying to beat the tar out of Seth Rollins, make sure he doesn't cash in, and all this stuff. I mean, wow. To me, it was really good to see Dean Ambrose back. We all predicted this, that he was going to sometimes return at Night of Champions. So did the Wrestling News was predicting him to come back, and it was true. So, Travis, your thoughts on Dean Ambrose returning?
Well, before I get to that, I read on the, Michael sent me the information. I didn't know anything about Roman Reigns yesterday until Michael sent me the link. He said, "Did you hear about this?" Because I wasn't online at the time. So, thanks to Michael Miner for letting me know that. But I do want to say this. I read where everybody was saying, okay, yeah, we don't see it on the network. They didn't break in on the breaking news. But I didn't see it myself live on the network, but I did, go in the search and put in breaking news, and then I found the 2 videos from that. So it was pretty interesting. I'm glad the WWE Network is doing like this breaking news interruption deals in the programming, breaking in the programming, which is awesome. So it gives you up-to-date news. But Seth Rollins, getting his win over forfeit over Reigns, I seen that coming. Because he did it the last time when I think it was Battleground, where it was supposed to be Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. So I mean, I seen it coming, and Dean Ambrose, I predicted it on Michael's review show or prediction show. But anyway, that was awesome to see. I wish they didn't do the breakup thing. I wanted to see them fight, but I guess we're going to have to wait till next month.
Yeah, well, we pretty much predict that Dean was going to return on the pre-show, but we had the Christian and Chris Jericho thing, and I thought maybe Seth was going to come out, but he came in just after the Intercontinental title match, and it was just...
Before you move on, I do want to say one more thing about this. He wasn't actually supposed to, come in tonight at Night of Champions. It was originally supposed to be for Raw tomorrow night. It was either supposed to be a build-up to it or a match for tomorrow night. It was supposed to be Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins and Kane. That's what the rumors were. But it didn't happen because of the Roman Reigns injury. So, I mean, it's very interesting now to see where, WWE goes with this. Hopefully maybe they'll be in the cage match next month. So, I'm hoping to see that, and it's getting interesting.
All right, TJ Rules, what are your thoughts on Dean Ambrose's return and the injury from Roman Reigns?
Well, one, I do hope Roman Reigns gets a speedy recovery. Even though I am not like a huge Roman Reigns fan, but I do not wish anything on a wrestler because it's just a wrestling show. So in terms of Roman Reigns, oh man, I hope he gets recovered quickly. And as for him trying to win the Royal Rumble that he mentioned, I think the WWE, they're basically gonna make him the future of the WWE, whether he wins like the Royal Rumble or not, because WWE obviously sees something in him. But in terms of a, I'm sorry, what happened?
Oh, no, don't worry, TJ. I had to get some water. I was talking with my uncle. So
Oh.
no worries.
All right. Uh, and as for Dean Ambrose returning, I was hyped. I was exhilarated. People wanted him back. So did I. It was great to see some ass kicking. I like the high flying move that he did on top of the guards. I thought that was pretty cool. Bringing Seth Rollins to the crowd just to make the crowd get some excitement, etc. So I'm very happy that he came back. I'm hoping that the storyline would be very interesting until the next pay-per-view. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, Scotty, your thoughts on the return of Dean Ambrose?
I think it was awesome. Here's what I think they should do at Hell in a Cell. They should book both Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match where Seth Rollins puts his money in the bank briefcase on the line. That would be amazing if they did that. I think they should have Dean Ambrose win the Royal Rumble 2014. If they don't go for that. Right.
All right, Joshua Penrod, your thoughts on the return of Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns' injury?
Oh, it sucks that, anybody gets injured. So hopefully he comes back. Dean Ambrose is the new Brian Pillman. He's just crazy and I love it. Creatively, I hope they keep going with this because they just had a few mishaps tonight with creative. I think the whole, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns thing shouldn't have happened. They should have had some other match and just have Dean Ambrose just come out of nowhere. Not even, have attacks or anything. It would have been more interesting for me, I guess.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Dean Ambrose didn't pay his taxi fee. But, Jacob, your thoughts on the return of Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns' injury?
I didn't know about, like Travis, I didn't know about Roman Reigns' injury. I watched it on the network, and my neighbor Alex told me about it. Yeah, so it sucks that we didn't get to see Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. That would have been a good match. But it's cool to come back Dean Ambrose. I'd say probably at the last second. It's probably at the last second they brought back Dean Ambrose, so it's a good thing. They brought back Dean Ambrose. I love the product they're going to have, and I agree with Scott that in Hell in a Cell they should have a Hell in a Cell match, those two for the money in the briefcase on the line. And Seth Rollins does make an appearance later on in the night that we will talk about during the main event. And I just have to say right now, with Seth Rollins, the whole key, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it at the main event.
All right.
What happened with the main event really pissed me off.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our next match. It was Team USA of Mark Henry taking on Team Russia of Rusev Crush. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, 1992, Mark Henry was beaten by a Russian. In 1993, Mark Henry was pulled out of the Olympics due to an injury, and a Russian somehow beat him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a man that deserves to win the U.S. title, ladies and gentlemen, it was Mark Henry against, pretty much, I have to say, Rusev and Mark Henry had a damn good match. I have to say this was pretty much match of the night. I mean, Mark Henry gave Rusev everything. I mean, if you saw Rusev's face, he was like, wow, Mark Henry's giving me everything. It's not like he had like a squash match with Jack Swagger back at Battleground and SummerSlam. It wasn't like he gave him a squash match. He gave him a damn good match. I thought, to me, but once he got slammed, when his back got slammed into that pole, some way, somehow, it was not good for Mark Henry. But, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, it was Team Russia, as yours truly predicted to win. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now that we know that Rusev won, I think he deserves to go for the U.S. title against Sheamus. I think that should be Sheamus's next opponent. Mark, I have to say thank you. You gave all your heart, you gave all your blood, your body to try to defeat Rusev, but he got crushed by the Russian. So that's 3-0 for the Russian, and it's not so good for the Americans. We have no idea who's next up for Rusev's destruction in the WWE. It was incredible match of the night. We're going to go ahead and get everybody's thoughts. Travis, what is your crush thoughts on the match?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as say this was match of the night, because this was not match of the night in my opinion. So yeah, what's the point in this USA versus Russia storyline? It's just pointless now. You have Rusev go and beat everybody in the the USA gimmick. You had Jack Swagger, he beat Swagger. Now Mark Henry. Who's next? There ain't no more. You can do a USA gimmick for. What's next? Big Show, I guess. I don't want to see that either. So I'm just tired of seeing this gimmick versus the Russia versus USA. It's typical Rusev matches each and every time. He wins. I don't care anymore about him. The gimmick's done gotten old. To me, he don't need to go after the U.S. title. He just really needs to go back to NXT, repackage himself, and that's all I have to say about it.
Well, I have to reverse your opinion there. I mean, freaking tell me somebody that would not give Rusev a match. Give me somebody in your list that you think that would not give Rusev a match. Look what happened to Look at the superstars in NXT. They got crushed by Rusev. Look at Xavier Woods and R-Truth. Got their butts whooped 2 pay-per-views in a row by Rusev. Look at Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger was pumped. He was ready.
Yeah, but let me say this.
Let me tell you this.
The reason that go ahead, Jacob.
Okay, let me tell you this, Michael. One person, I agree with Travis here. Rusev needs to go back to NXT because the Russian gimmick is pissing a lot of people off, myself included, and they need to repackage Rusev. But one person that needs to fight Rusev, and I swear to God will give him a run for his money if Rusev go back to NXT, Kevin Steen.
That would be a good match to see on NXT. As you all guys know, my favorite independent wrestler, as everybody else, is Kevin Steen, the man, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, really damn good wrestler. I mean, if he came in to face against Rusev, oh boy, it's going to be a brutal one.
Yeah, I have to say this real quickly, Michael. I do have to agree with Jacob. The match it would be awesome to see Kevin Steen versus Rusev. I mean, to me, Rusev just needs to go back to NXT, repackage himself, maybe not do the Russian gimmick anymore. To me, they need to tone it down of, what they've been doing with this Vladimir Putin thing. I think that's getting annoying. And, I mean, you have all this issues with Russia going on. The storyline needs to stop. So take him back to NXT and just do away with it.
All right. TJ Rules, what are your thoughts on the match? And go ahead and give your thoughts on Mark Henry and Rusev.
Truthfully, to be honest, I kind of saw half of the match because one, my service was acting up, so I really didn't see Mark Henry getting hit with the steel steps. I didn't know what happened, so I was kind of questioning about the match, about what really happened. So I can't really give out my full opinion on this match, but in terms of Rusev's gimmick, I will agree with Travis and Jacob. I mean, I am getting sick and tired of us seeing this whole the whole USA versus the Russian gimmick because it just looks like they're just replacing like another wrestler, but they're gonna continue with the USA gimmick and people still don't really care if it's someone new. We just want to see something else coming from Rusev because it is getting repetitive and people just don't seem they don't seem to give a damn anymore. Take it back to NXT. Yeah, that's all.
All right, Scotty, your thoughts on Mark Henry and Rusev match?
It was okay.
All right, Joshua Penrod, your thoughts on this match?
You know, it was okay, but the one thing that would make this even better, loser leaves the U.S., Jim Duggan gets Rusev, Rusev leaves, and he goes back, gets repackaged in NXT. That would be great.
Oh, Chip Doug. That sounds pretty cool, man. I actually like that idea.
And then put Mark Henry and Big Show together and just have them go for a tag team run. I think those two working as tag team would be pretty unstoppable.
All right, Jacob, your thoughts on this match?
My thoughts on this match, I thought it was okay. The best Rusev match I've ever seen. Actually, nah, that's a lie. It's the best Mark Henry match I've ever seen, actually. Not the best Rusev match. The best Rusev match I've ever seen was the last one at SummerSlam between Jack Swagger. I basically agree with TJ that the Russia gimmicks should stop. Just having an American versus a Russian, it's getting really boring. Like, you've already had Big E, Langston trying to be the American hero. You know, Jack Swagger. Now you have Mark Henry. Like, who's next? Kofi Kingston becomes the American hero. Something like it's just the game really repetitive. And I would never say this match wasn't horrible. This it's far from match of the night. I didn't think it was match of the night for me. Like there was some good, like really good spots. I really liked the beginning of the match where Lily Garcia was singing this national anthem, and Mark Henry was like crying. That was pretty cool. It was a good spot there. And yeah, but other than that, it was an okay match. It was the best Mark Henry match I've seen. And yeah, I think Rusev should be gone. And yeah, and I agree with Josh that Mark Henry and the Big Show should be doing more tag team stuff. That's my thoughts basically on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our fifth match of the night. It was Chris Jericho taking on the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. Pretty much a really decent match. I mean, to me, Chris Jericho and Randy Orton put on a hell of a match with these two. They've feuded before a while back. These guys they worked really good tonight. But your winner of that match, and I knew it was going to be called because I knew when Chris Jericho got on the top rope, and I'm like, okay, there's going to be a midair RKO is going to be hit. So I knew it was going to be hit. Randy Orton hit Chris Jericho with an RKO midair, like he did with Evan Bourne and some other high flyers a while back. Caught him in midair with an RKO. Winner of that match, Randy Orton. It was good to see Orton win the match. Now, here's the big thing. Now that we know that this is Chris Jericho's last match in last pay-per-view, I think, because I know he's going to be going on some tours with his band Fozzy. Just now, what they're going to do with that's the big question for tomorrow. What they're going to do with Orton now that he won this match and all that kind of stuff. We'll find out more later. Travis, your thoughts on the Chris Jericho versus Orton match?
Well, for me, this was match of the night. I really enjoyed this. I wasn't expecting, something great out of it, but it turned out awesome. Like you were saying, I called it as well. Right before it happened, I said, midair RKO, and boom, it happened. I called it too. I seen it. I predicted that right before it did, and it was awesome to see that. But during the match, they had a couple spots where they had the announce table and you know, Randy Orton did the back suplex type deal, slam onto the announce table. That looked like it hurt like crap. You know, with the monitors already still there and everything. So, I mean, that looked like it hurt like crap. But to me, this match was awesome. I really enjoyed this match of the night. So yeah, I can't wait to. I'm glad that Chris Jericho got the crap beat out of him. I'm glad he lost this match. So yes, my prediction was right. Randy Orton is your winner, and I'm just can't wait to see where Randy Orton goes from here.
I have to say before we go, we get TJ's thoughts on the match. To me, when you talked about that spot with the announce table, JBL, Michael Cole, and freaking Jerry the King Lawler, can you freaking quit worrying about your damn Diet Mountain Dew getting spilled? I mean, really? There's a thing of your freaking brain. Use it, put it on the ground next to your seat, so you don't have to worry about getting it knocked over. And you could have moved whatever you had, your tablet, your laptop, whatever, moved it over. Then you didn't have to worry about your little spill on your freaking Mountain Dew. I mean, seriously, come on. I mean, oh look, Orton's moving your head. That was nice. I'm like, really? I mean, oh my god, I see some water. The Mountain Dew spilled on your paperwork there, JBL, or oh my god, Michael Cole, your tablet looks like it's been destroyed. It's okay, it's fine, it works. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, really? Is that what you had to talk about in that match? You couldn't even done it over by the Spanish announce table. They wouldn't even care if you did the backbreaker thing. They didn't have no freaking Diet Mountain Dew. They had no freaking tablet, or well, they had a little paperwork that they have to do, in Spanish. But really, it's just ridiculous. With the announcers, I will tell you guys, we're gonna do a little new segment on this for pay-per-views. TJ rules. What are your thoughts on Jericho against Orton?
First off, what you mentioned about the announcers, what you just mentioned, it was pretty hysterical, and it's also true. So he even got Mountain Dew. This is a problem. This is the problem with the commentators, because usually commentators talk about the wrestling moves, what the wrestlers are doing, but they're talking about Mountain Dew. Download the freaking WWE app, $9.99, where they say that about 9.99 times about downloading the freaking WWE app. But meanwhile, there is a phenomenal match going on, and the only thing that they are worried about is Mountain Dew. Oh my God! They spilled oh man! They basically spilled Mountain Dew on my pants. Oh no! Stop the match, everyone! Stop this whole pay-per-view because there's Mountain Dew in my pants. Oh my God! And this is completely asinine and ridiculous. That you wonder why people complain about the commentators. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. And the match itself, I will admit I have missed at least the beginning half of the match, but I thought this was a very, very interesting match as well. I will also say this was the match of the night. I honestly don't think they would have made Chris Jericho win because because he has to go on a tour with a Fozzy, so I'm not sure what to really think about that part, but other than that, I enjoyed the match. Definitely worth watching. Yeah, pretty good.
All right, and before we get to Scotty, Scotty, is there any way you can get a petition written up to where we can get rid of Michael Cole, JBL, and frickin' Jerry the King Lawler, and put the guys from NXT, the commentators from NXT, on the show that can frickin' work a match, that can talk about a match, not worry about their Mountain Dew and all this bull crap and the app and all this junk. I mean, really. But Scotty, your thoughts on this match?
They just need to count the matches. Anyway, I just spilled Cocoa over my stuff. But anyway, it was a phenomenal match. It was an interesting match. I got Coca-Cola all over my pants. But that's okay. It was a phenomenal match. William Regal was on commentary. We with Michael Cole and JBL. They would be calling the matches. I was talking about Mountain Dew all over the place. Or JBL was sucking up to Randy Orton. Who is Vince McMahon needs to let the announcers just call the matches and not talk about stupid stuff.
Yeah. Oh, whoops! I got water on my tablet. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta stop. We gotta stop the show. My tablet's destroyed. Yeah, okay. Joshua, your thoughts on this match?
Go to commercial because I gotta use the bathroom. Oh shit! Stop the pay-per-view. Because Michael got. Oh my God! This is just ridiculous.
All right, Joshua, go ahead and get your thoughts on the match.
Well, real quick for announcers, it's not their fault. You know, they're told in their heads by Vince McMahon himself, so they don't say it. It's, you know, their butt. But, you know, I do apologize for this, but you guys, I think the match was great, but honestly, there was no reason for this match. It was just a filler match. Like, there was no creative at all. You know, Jericho was leaving. They should have done something. And I have no idea what they're going to do with Randy Orton because they have no creative procedure for him. I don't think this match should have been in. It should have been led up a different way. And I feel sorry for Randy Orton because I don't know what they're going to do with him now.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's what I said. Like I said, I mean, like, now that he beat Jericho, and now that he's going to be gone with Fozzy, what's next? What's next for Orton? I mean, that could be like a cool segment. I mean, like, what's next for Orton?
It could be, you know, him take on Kane, the Authority, and just be a heel.
The big thing, are they going to be, you know, they're going to put him involved in the title match? Are they going to involve him with Dean Ambrose? I like to see him work with Dean Ambrose. That would be a really good match. Or
I just think
against Dean Ambrose.
He's just getting stale, and he needs to go back to his top being heel. He needs to get away from the Authority and just beat some butt again.
Yep, I agree with you.
I have a question.
Right.
Like in terms of the Roman Reigns, the Randy Orton. What would you guys like to see coming from Randy Orton? Because whether the man is a face or a heel, to me, in my opinion, his promos are just usually boring. Like, he just talks like a robot. I am the face.
He needs to get angry again and be the top heel like he was.
Yeah.
But the Legend Killer.
There you go.
Not the Legend Killer, but when he took on the McMahons the first time and he was hated like horribly back then, that's what I want to see again. That Randy Orton.
That would be awesome.
All
right, Jacob, your thoughts on Jericho and Orton?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Josh on this one. This match, it was an okay match. There was no need for this match. That was just a filler match. And this is another proof that the commentators do not know how to commentate anymore. Okay, one, they made an error when they were talking about Chris. They didn't talk about Chris Jericho or Randy Orton's past history like at all. And the only time they did talk about it, they got it wrong by saying when Randy Orton tested Chris Jericho back in 2010 that he was only out for like 2 months or so. That was a total lie because he wasn't out for 2 months, he was out for 2 years. And it's like both of you guys were commentating at that time, and you should know this. Instead of worrying about your Diet Mountain Dew, which is horrible, by the way, you should be focusing on the match. And what I thought was really funny about the whole Diet Mountain Dew kind of segment is where it showed Chris Jericho and Randy Orton fighting over the announce table, and you could see like the script of what they're saying. Like, you could see the script. It was pretty funny. But yeah, this match was okay, but there was kind of no need for this match. But yeah, commentators need to forget about the Diet Mountain Dew, which sucks. So So that's my thoughts of this match.
As like my friend, like I was watching the one-on-one interview with Vince Russo and my good close friend Mr. Damian Nelson. Go check out Pro Wrestling Report. I'll talk about more of that. When they did the one-on-one interview, it's like it's more entertaining and not much wrestling. I mean, like what he said about the creative team and all that stuff, I agree with some of the stuff he did say and that kind of deal. To me, it's just, it's got to be more on creating matches more than, a little bit of entertainment would be fine, but just way too much, getting in there is a little too much. But we're going to go ahead and get in a shocker WWE Divas title match. Travis has returned for this match. It was Paige defending her WWE Divas Championship against AJ Lee and Nikki Bella. Some of us predicted Nikki to win it. Some predicted Paige to retain her belt, but was reversed around. As you guys know, Nikki Bella was pretty much, I don't know if she looked like she was knocked out outside of the ring. AJ Lee went to try to put in the Black Widow first. Somehow Paige got out of it the first time. AJ went in, did it the second time, and got her. And Paige tapped out. So your winner, I have to say this, your winner by via submission is AJ Lee, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Lee is now the new Divas champion. It's somewhat of a shocker, but it's somewhat good. I thought maybe like we always somewhat predicted maybe possibly Brie Bella coming into it, and that kind of deal, but she wasn't. She was pretty much in the back and that kind of deal. But Travis, your thoughts on the Divas championship match with the winner of AJ Lee?
Yeah, I'll give my thoughts in just a second, but I'm not sure what I missed while I was gone. Did you talk about a match or anything after?
We just got into this match. It was just Jericho against Orton. I think you gave your thoughts. Right?
Yeah, I did. I talked about, that's when I brought up the announce table and it come big old discussion about it. All right, but anyway, I want to give my thoughts on the Divas Championship. I wanted Nikki Bella to win because I've seen the sense of having Nikki Bella, Brie Bella having a feud with the title. It makes more sense for them to feud for the title. I'm tired of seeing this. AJ Lee, Paige, it's been going on for too long now. It just needs to be done with. Playing hot potato with the Divas title between these two. I'm tired of it. No more Paige, no more AJ storyline. Get rid of it and have Brie versus Nikki for the title. I mean, seriously. I didn't want to see AJ win the title. I'm glad Paige did lose the title, but overall, neither one of them, AJ Lee didn't deserve the title. Nikki Bella deserved it tonight.
All right. I think to me, I can possibly see it happen. I could see tomorrow night on Raw that now that AJ's champion, I can see Stephanie coming out saying that you will be defending your Divas championship against Nikki Bella. She deserves a rematch. So I don't know. We'll find more on Raw. TJ rules.
I was going to say this real quickly as well. Sorry, Michael, but what a wicked bump, a wicked spot that Nikki Bella took on the outside. She landed back first on the mat, on the floor, where the mat was. That was just wicked. You could hear the thump as well.
All right, TJ rules. What are your thoughts on the Divas title match?
One I would like to say is one I could actually see with what might happen on the Monday Night Raw with what you mentioned, Michael, about Stephanie McMahon might possibly say that she might go against Nikki, and it might lead to the next pay-per-view. And the other one I would like to also agree with Travis on the whole Paige versus AJ storyline, because I agree that it is also getting repetitive as well. And And in terms of Nikki Bella being part of the whole AJ Lee versus Paige situation, I'm just asking myself, why did he have to be part of it? I mean, because it just looked like that the Bellas cannot do this by themselves. If you guys watch like the whole Jerry Springer segment, the crowd was.
So dumb.
I'm sorry.
It was just dumb. It was just dumb that
Uh,
the Jerry Springer thing. I just thought it was dumb.
I thought that was complete trash, actually. I didn't think that deserved to happen. Jerry
Yeah.
Springer, yeah, that Jerry Springer crap, yeah, I didn't, and him going off in a stretcher, complete stupidness.
Yeah. Um, but it just looked like that now people want the whole Nikki Bella storyline to end, but since they can't do it by themselves, now it just looked like that they need AJ Lee and Paige to at least bring some spark into the whole Nikki Bella storyline, because they're not pretty good with what they've done over the past couple of weeks. You heard the crowd chanting bowling. They were chanting bowling during the whole Jerry Springer segment. This is why people are suggesting to just end the whole Nikki Bella segment, because people just don't care about it anymore because it's not getting into anywhere.
Well, I do want to mention this as well. You know, the reason for the Nikki Bella and Brie Bella feud is I've read that it's the Total Diva producers wanted this, so I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
I appreciate you telling me this. I didn't know.
All right, Scotty, your thoughts on the WWE Divas title match?
Good Divas match, and I want to collect the era that Vince McMahon made the announcers match. The former women's wrestlers were not the Divas champion; they were the women's champion, not the Divas champion. JBL, the women's champion, but it's not JBL's fault. He's just doing what Vince tells him. So I do not blame the announcers for making that era. It was obviously WWE's part. Vince McMahon has obviously lost his mind. But anyway, it was a good match.
All right, Joshua Penrod, your thoughts on the Divas title match?
Well, there's a couple points here I'm going to make. I think the Bella Twins should be scraped. They should bring the NXT girls in. And Paige and AJ Lee are the best in the Divas right now. Storyline is great. I think the crazy versus crazier is just, I think it's great. I love Paige as the champion, AJ Lee not so much, but them working together, it's a great chemistry. And I hope they keep going on for a little bit longer.
All right, Jacob, your thoughts on the Divas match? And I'll be right back.
Okay, two things. One, am I the only one in this whole hangout who got a boner during this match?
No.
No? Okay,
Maybe.
Well, I'm married, so.
what about you, Cubics? Were you horny during this match?
First of all, I'm allergic to cats, man. I mean, like, I love cats, but I'm like extremely allergic to them, straight up.
I'm allergic to cats too, so if I touch my eyes, I get this like weird like rash. So that's why I don't touch my eyes when I touch my cat. One hand sanitizer like away.
You sir are
yeah.
awesome.
All right. So I got a rager during this match. That's besides the point. But yeah, this match was good. I don't think that they shouldn't have put Nikki Bella in there. I thought to make it more interesting, you should have put Brie Bella in there, had a fatal four-way. That would have been more interesting. But I don't think you should have put Nikki Bella in this match to begin with. You should have just done Paige versus AJ Lee 3, because that's basically what this match was. And I really thought Brie Bella was going to interfere in this match, but nothing really happened with Brie Bella in this match. So, but yeah, this match was okay. And I will love AJ Lee until the day I die. And yeah.
I have
All
a
right.
question.
But
Ju- just only one more thing. Let's just say possibility that we might see Nikki Bella versus AJ Lee for the Divas title. Are they gonna push Brie Bella out the way for some reason? Because
No,
now the
that'd
whole
be
storyline is
interference.
all right. That could be a possibility. That's
It'd
cool.
be some kind of interference so they can
Nikki Bella and
have her
AJ
win or something.
Nikki Bella and AJ is going to happen either way. But what I really think what they're doing with this, I think tomorrow night on Raw they're going to give Nikki Bella like a rematch or something, and it's going to like kind of like tease like a 70s man AJ Lee program, which doesn't really make any sense unless CM Punk's going to be involved. Yeah,
All right, true.
just tough, I think.
all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty much going to get into the most shocking main event. I know some of it wasn't shocking. We're going to get into the main event of the evening, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar defending his championship against John Cena in a rematch. It was really good of a main event. Was back and forth. You had Brock Lesnar doing, I think I counted like 3 or 4 German suplexes. John Cena gave Brock Lesnar 4 AAs. They had 2 adjustments. The one part I love, the wicked elbow to the nose. When John Cena came back, I saw that elbow come back and boom, got right in the nose. I was like, ouch, that had to hurt. I think that was a nice direct hit to the face. That was, wow, wicked. But just before John Cena was going to put in the STU, the third STU, I think it was, 3 or 4, out comes Seth Rollins with the Money in the Bank briefcase, hit John Cena in the back of the head. I thought maybe Seth Rollins was going to come out after the match was over, maybe if Brock Lesnar lost, or if he won the title, or if he lost the belt to John Cena, and then he comes in and cashes it on John Cena, I would see it. But it pretty much ended in a it's typical match, typical with Triple H with this match. The only words I have to say is wow. I can't wait to see what everybody's channels are going to be like. I can't wait to see what their reviews on WWE Night of Champions that happened tonight. Pretty much we're going to start off with Travis. What are your thoughts on the main event?
Well, you had John Cena start off the match. He hit his finisher with the attitude adjustment, then he hit it again later on, then he had his submission. Really, this match really wasn't as interesting until it got interesting until at the end. The first part of it was just beat down again, John Cena come back, beat down again, suplex this, suplex that. Yeah, I just really, I didn't care too much about the beginning, but the ending was awesome. With Seth Rollins coming in and the fake cash in again as well. Yeah, I really, when he hit that curb stomp, I'm like, okay, we're going to have a champion. We're going to have a great champion, but it didn't happen because of John Cena. But, yeah, I wanted Seth Rollins to cash in and win the title. That's what I wanted to see tonight. So, it was a good ending, interesting ending, but Seth Rollins should have been the champion.
Yeah, because to me, when I saw it on Paul Heyman's face. I mean, when he was shocked, he was like, "Holy cow, is he going to catch in this early already?" Seeing that, I thought it was like, wow. But yeah, TJ Rules, what are your thoughts on the main event?
Well, for one, we have another one coming in. Hey, Devil's Harlot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into TJ's thoughts on the main event, ladies and gentlemen, he is another awesome YouTuber. These young gentlemen did an awesome wrestling hangout kind of deal yesterday. I wanted to be so much part of it because these two guys were really good, damn good wrestling fans. I was like, man, can I be in this thing? I will one of these days. I will get part of that show again when they do it again. But ladies and gentlemen, Devil's Holic, how are you doing, sir?
Doing pretty good. Sorry, I'm not gonna stay on too long, but I'm just gonna stay for at least 20 minutes. What's going on with you guys?
We're up to the main event.
Yeah, we're just about to end the show. We were just getting into the main event. We'll also get our final thoughts, and you can get your thoughts real quick. But TJ, your thoughts on the main event?
I can tell this is negative.
No. I will agree with Travis. I mean, I did have several mixed reactions on that part because at the beginning it did look like that it was very slow paced. I mean, you had like John Cena doing like a couple of attitude adjustments. Brock Lesnar just kind of doing jumping suplexes. How is that really entertaining when they're just basically slowing us down just by doing like about 3 moves? And I just really wasn't feeling it at the beginning, but then at the end, it was very interesting. However, I will give out my opinion on this one now. Now, per se, let's just say that Seth Rollins pinned Brock Lesnar, and he became the WWE World Heavyweight Champ. Would that mean that we're gonna finally see Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins at the next pay-per-view? I was thinking about that, but since the bell never rang for Seth Rollins, to me, in my opinion, it seems a bit short because when you usually think about it, the people that usually won the Money in the Bank briefcase, they usually cash it until the very next year, just like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler won the Money in the Bank case, and then he cashed it next year, and then he had an opportunity to win the title. But in this case, again, I'm just saying if he did one, maybe I'll have my different opinions on it. But since we didn't see Seth Rollins actually winning the title, I just believe that him winning the title around 2014, it's a bit, what's the word? Too short. I can't find the right words. I'm sorry. But other than that, I still believe the match of the night will be Jericho versus Orton, and not really this main event.
All right, Scotty, your thoughts on the main event tonight?
It was an interesting main event, but it was
Before you start off, I just want to ask who's in control of the camera.
It goes in between each camera.
What?
It keeps flipping back. Who's the one in the chair?
Oh, that's my buddy Jacob. He had to go do something real quick. He'll be back.
All right, start off, Scott.
He'll be right.
Sorry about
He
that.
said
I thought
he had to go get something. All right. Good sir, what are your thoughts on this match, Devil's Holic? What are your thoughts on the main event?
Let Scott go first.
Like I was saying, it was.
His thoughts.
Sorry, I interrupted you, dude.
That's okay. Nope.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Devils. It's your turn.
Sorry. At first, when I started watching it at the main event, I turned on the full screen when I was watching on the computer. I never pay for pay-per-views unless my friends are over. But make long story short, when the match started, I thought that Brock Lesnar was going to definitely kill John Cena, and then I started realizing John Cena did the 3 FUs, aka attitude adjustment or whatever it's called. I still call it the FU, but at the same time, after he had a series of FUs, I thought that Cena was going to win and going to repeat what Brock Lesnar did to Undertaker at WrestleMania 30, and I thought it was going to be slightly the same of that because if you think about it, the way Brock Lesnar did it was after another back to back to back to back until Brock Lesnar would be done, and I thought that was gonna happen, and then all of a sudden Seth Rollins gets in. I'm like, okay, but didn't Dean Ambrose just come back? I was thinking like, okay, now this isn't gonna make sense. Are we going to go this Hell in a Cell with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell, and Brock Lesnar versus Big Show or Cena? I don't know what to think there, but I will say those two feuds are meant for the Hell in a Cell now. Like last year, it was nothing. Should have been in the Hell in a Cell, but I hate the fact that Hell in a Cell is a pay-per-view, and it should be for some matches, but not every match. But you gotta have that strong feeling like the hate between each feud. But that's all I gotta say. But I'm
All right.
happy that Brock Lesnar is still champion.
All right. Jacob, your thoughts on the main event? What? Got it from- Uh,
Excellent.
Fuck you! Wipe my ass!
My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me. My time is now. Still hot.
How old are you?
Hi, hi everybody. John Cena didn't win tonight. I'm very
No, I'm just kidding. My thoughts on the main event are John Cena. Thank God he did not win this match. I would have loved to see Seth Rollins kick Brock's ass and win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but that did not happen. That really pissed me off about this whole main event. I did not like this main event at all. I thought it was boring. The only part that was good was till the end when Seth Rollins came in and did the whole tease cashing. Yeah, and I wish Dean Ambrose would have come out. The fact that John Cena took out Seth Rollins pissed me off even more because I hate John Cena. And I had this hat back when I was like 8, so you know I was young and confused about my gender. Yeah, John Cena sucks, and this main event was not good at all. And I wish that Seth Rollins would have won, and I wish Seth Rollins would have actually cashed in. But then again, that wouldn't have made sense. So yeah.
so that is my thought from the main event.
Is that your question of show instead?
well, TJ and Devil's Hawk, welcome to my review show. We always have funny things. We always do funny, weird intros from each of us guys. We always do funny things. Welcome. That's what we always do on the review show. So I hope you guys.
It was
so all I gotta
awesome
say.
meeting you guys, actually. I had fun.
I have
No
fun
problem,
too.
dude. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, as for Devils and TJ, we get into the 2 segments that I do every pay-per-view or main event or every review show. We get our final thoughts on what we thought on each of the pay-per-view, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, We get our final thoughts and our rating of what we thought of the pay-per-view. Really good pay-per-view. I thought some of the matches were, they're here between there and then and there. I give Night of Champions a 4.5 out of 5, a really good rating. I had some good matches, had some bad matches, here and there. So, Travis, what is your final thoughts on Night of Champions?
Well, I have to give Night of Champions as well 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, you had Randy Orton, you had that great match, you had who cares about the tag title match? I didn't care about that. But overall, it had a few great matches here and there. The main event wasn't great until the end, but 4 out of 5 for me, and can't wait to see what happens on Raw tomorrow night.
All right, TJ, your final thoughts on Night of Champions?
It was a decent show. It was great. I'm just asking myself, why can't we see the same thing that excuse me. Like, if the pay-per-view was good, then how come Monday Night Raw can't be the very same thing? Because for the past couple of weeks, all I saw coming from Monday Night Raw was a terrible build-up for Night of Champions, and Raw just became nothing but a slugfest. But I'm just hoping tomorrow Monday Night Raw will be worth watching. But other than that, Night of Champions, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10.
All right. Scotty, your final thoughts on Night of Champions and your rating?
It was okay. I'm going to give it a C+. It wasn't that bad of a pay-per-view, but if we had Seth Rollins cast, the main event was like a 3 stages of Hell match or steel cage match or ladder match, it would have been better.
All right, Devil's Holic, what is your final thoughts on Night of Champions?
The Divas division match, the Divas triple threat match was really good. It stole the show too, and the tag team match stole the show also. And mentioning that Stardust won the tag team championship, I'm happy for that. And I'm going to Raw in October 6th, which is 2 weeks. I'm going to paint my face yellow and black and a star on my face. And I can't wait for that. Also, Sting tweeted 9/22. I'm hoping he'll return, but you never know. On top of that, Brock Lesnar did not win, but he still retains. I give Night of Champions 9 out of 10.
All righty, good rating.
Lesnar.
Devil's Holic, you and Scotty will get along very well. I mean, he does the Paul Heyman kind of deal. He does all the other goofy things. He does the Michael Cole kind of deal. You'll get along with each other.
Check out my review.
Paul Heyman guy forever.
Oh yeah, Paul Heyman guy as well, straight up.
I just want to let you know, Devil's Hawk, when you were talking about the Stardust thing, my friend Travis doesn't like Stardust and Goldust. He calls them crap dust and crap and don't give a crap. That's this guy right. But ladies and gentlemen, Jacob, your final thoughts on? Okay, go ahead, Devil's Holic. Go ahead.
I only like the face paint. I just don't give a shit about their promos or anything. I just love the face paint. That's my thoughts.
All right. Jacob, your final thoughts on Night of Champions?
Okay. Basically what Devil's Holic is doing is what I want to do to AJ Lee. Basically what I have to say more about the Divas match. It was basically just. But that's another topic for another video. But all this Night Champions, it was okay. It wasn't that good. But all I gotta say one more time is John Cena, you got to stop sucking Vince's dick. I'm so sorry. They're trying to make John Cena look like a
Let's cheers on that.
Just stop like sucking Vince's dick and blowing him, and then get jizzed on by him. Like,
go ahead and. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Anyway, hold on, Mike. Hang on 1 second. You know, talking about John Cena, you know, I don't understand why so many people hate John Cena. Why so many people crap John Cena? Because, you know, John Cena is the guy that's there at every show. Do you see Brock Lesnar at all the shows? No. So that's why I'm not, you know, I don't hate John Cena for that. He should have had the championship, him or Seth Rollins, because they had shows each and every week, like not Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar don't deserve anything.
Yeah, I won't.
I actually made a video called 15 Reasons Why Brock Lesnar Sucks, but it's just my opinion on him. What the hell is he having his face?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, Jacob does like different kind of people. He does from Jay Mysterio.
Like a freaking deck of Kane.
He does so many things, funny things.
He's dressed up as Red Stink, though.
Yep. He does a lot of fun. And here comes Mr. Piggy. He does the piggy, whatever kind of piggy that he does. But we always have a fun time here just before or after the show's over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get our final shout-outs of the night. As I do every day after our shows, we get our final our shout-outs and any news or stuff that's coming up. Big shout-outs to our two very new guests. Should come by sometime next time. TJ Rules, thank you so much for joining us. Devil's Holic for joining us before he's going to get up early to go to work. Also, big shout-outs to Scott Casey Gale, Jacob McGovern. This guy, you two guys will get to know Travis Neely, him and I, as you can see over my shoulder. He's got a wrestling show called the WWE Slam Zone. We do storylines on that show, so if you guys hear us do little promos here and there, it's for a storyline. He does a really good show. Go check out his channel. It's WWE Slam Zone. Him and I do a lot of storylines. This is the YouTube heavyweight title, and oh my God, you got the he's got the Revolution Wrestling. Oh no, he's got the Intercontinental title. Okay, so don't worry if Travis Neely does a promo for our show. We've got a cool show coming up on YouTube called War of Champions. As you know, Jacob and Gotti are part of it now. We got a show coming up this week you guys will enjoy. As you guys know, I'm the YouTube Heavyweight Champion. Also, I want to give a big shout out to all the other YouTubers in the Rope Show, Matt and Zach. Big ups to you guys. You two should go check out their channel. Really funny guys. Big ups to the Joe Cronin Show. Big ups to some other wrestling YouTubers. Christy Taggin. Congrats that you have returned from your surgery. She had a really successful surgery. Also, I'm going to let you two guys know, these three have already know, in the month of October, I'm going to be doing an independent wrestling week, independent wrestling month. So if you guys want to join in with the independent wrestling month that we'll be doing, the big thing is this is going to be the last pay-per-view of this month because I won't be doing the Hell in a Cell, the NXT, SmackDown, or Raw because I want to be more focused on my independent wrestling month. So if you guys would love to join in the independent wrestling month that's coming up next month, in October 1st, I will let everybody know in a video update of stuff of so we will return November, so don't worry. November we will return before Survivor Series, so don't worry. We will return in November, November 1st. Just I want to get more into my my wrestling for the independent wrestling month coming up. We're going to be reviewing Ring of Honor, PWX. Just some of the pay-per-views that come up in the month of October. CZW, PWG, whatever pay-per-view comes up in the month of October, I will be reviewing. If you guys ever want to join in, just let me know. I'm here. Also, guys, follow me on YouTube at this channel and my gaming channel, that is Michael Gaming 26. I will start trying to get some videos up. Finally, that my desktop is working perfectly now. I can try and see if I can try to get Fraps to work and maybe get some gaming going for that gaming channel of mine. Also, follow me on my 2 Twitters now. Michael Miner, the actual wrestling channel. Also, follow me on Twitter for my gaming channel. That's Michael Gaming 26. Follow that. I will be posting a lot of stuff on there. Thank you to the 35 followers on my gaming channel. I see that we're having a little championship war between Travis.
Mine's real, bitch. Mine's real.
Well,
his is more real.
Fuck off.
mine's from Mattel. So, ha.
Mine's real.
Come
All
at me,
right.
bitch. Sorry.
We're going to go ahead and, Travis Neely, go ahead and give your shout-outs and your announcements for stuff coming up and everything else. Go ahead.
Big shout outs to a great YouTuber that I like to watch on YouTube. He's not a wrestling YouTuber, but his name is Adam the Woo. He goes to these abandoned places, roadside attraction type deal. Look him up on there. He's got 2 channels. He's a very awesome guy, and just check him out on YouTube. Big shout outs to everybody on the the panel tonight. Guests on the panel tonight: Jacob McGovern, Scott Casey Gale. Check out their channels as well. They also are part of the WWE 24/7 right here, well, on my YouTube channel, the WWE Slam Zone. The WWE 24/7 is a series that we talk all WWE news and announcements about everything. Okay, that was weird. Okay, but anyway, we talk about news and everything about WWE. But yeah, that's it for that. Big shout outs to all the WWE Slam Zone fans that support my show each and every week. Also, check out my sponsor of my show, GTM Productions 21. That YouTube channel, check them out. They got awesome different kind of videos. They just recently did an America's Got Talent review show. We're going to have a season review of the whole entire season they're going to have. So, and it's going to be hosted by Michael Miner as well. So check that out. So that's about it. News is that next week will be War of Champions 2014 right here at the WWE Slam Zone. So you're going to have the boss man of the, well, Hearts of Spades is gone now, but he's going to face off against Samoan Joe for the Cotton Picking World's Heavyweight Championship. Then you're going to have Fatback Greasy, if you want to say former Sergeant at Arms of the Hearts of Spades, having an open challenge for the King of England Championship. And you're going to have myself, the owner of the WWE Slam Zone, Travis Neely, versus the YouTube World's Heavyweight Champion of the world, Michael, the crap A-lister, conqueror, whatever you want to call yourself, Michael Miner, because you are a loser like everybody around here. So you know what, Michael Miner, shine that belt up real nice, because you know what, that's going to be my future champion next week. So I got also breaking news that I heard that there's going to be a new title match added to the War of Champions. It will be the Show Your Superstar World's Heavyweight Champion Willie Joe defending his title against Jacob McGovern at War of Champions next week live on the WWE Slam Zone channel. So check that out. Just added. Y'all need to tune in. It's great. It was supposed to happen on September 19th, but there's a report of the boss man had an arm injury from Willie Joe attacking him. So y'all have to tune in at the beginning of the show to see what happens It's going to be interesting to see. So, War of Champions, don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Miner, you're just going to be a loser. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this young Sir Travis Neely forgot one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, as you heard and as you know, the co-owner, the anonymous co-owner, will be making his debut at War of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be shocked on who this anonymous co-owner of the WWE Slam Zone will be making his debut this week, ladies and gentlemen. You two guys have to check out the WWE Slam Zone. Travis will give you guys the link to the channel. You guys have to check out some of the episodes that we did. He does really good stuff with intros and that you guys will enjoy. Possibly maybe next year we might get you two involved because we got a new championship that's coming out, the WWE Slam Zone tag titles, but we know Travis won't have them because the anonymous co-owner has the titles being sent to him, custom made for a true championship match. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, the YouTube podcast, undisputed YouTube podcast World Heavyweight Champion is here. He brought the both belts. He will be like what John Cena, what happened to John Cena tonight. He lost his match, so that's what's going to happen to Travis. I will retain just like Brock Lesnar did at Night of a War of Champions. So
run your mouth, Michael.
oh yeah, and I had an invitation for somebody by the name of Prodigy Snake from Revolution Wrestling. Looks like he won't be here, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys know, he's useless. Oh my God, he's got more belts there and more than I do. All right, well, TJ Rules, go ahead and give your shout outs. Okay. Go ahead and give your shout outs before if you gotta go do something. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to make this video quick because I'm supposed to be waking up around 5 o'clock in the morning, and right now it is 1:34 from where I'm at. But since I have two jobs, I mean, I'm supposed to be sleeping right now, as a matter of fact. But I would like to say is first off, I am happy that I got to meet all of you guys. I think you guys are awesome, passionate wrestling fans. And I will definitely subscribe to your channel, to the Slam Zone, and the others that you mentioned. I will definitely check it out tomorrow morning. And again, I'm TJ Rules. I also do wrestling videos, but I also do like random videos, like sports. I also do WWE gaming, etc. But I usually do it for the fun of it. But yeah, I'm just happy that I get to meet all of you guys. Really, Sean?
Really appreciate this tonight. Scotty, your shout outs before we head out.
Shout out to Godzilla Hawk, shout out to Wrestling Goose Host Society, shout out to Vince Suter, shout out to Michael Crone. This, Vince McMahon tells me to promote the app. That's why I promoted during the match, because Vince McMahon tells me to do that. Vince McMahon tells me to forget that, the only circle will go on for 2 years. Vince is telling me all that. Anyway, who's next?
All right, Devil's Hawk, Devil Holic, and Jay Rules. You have to check out his channel. He does. I don't know if you guys are big fans of Sons of Anarchy. He does reviews. And
I am huge fan.
Yeah. He does Godzilla because the Godzilla movie is out. So, Devil's Hawk, Holic, go ahead and give your shout outs to the night before we head out, or I have to end the show.
I do hockey videos and wrestling and other sports. At the same time, reviews, and this is my second YouTube hangout. Hope to do more. I give all shout outs. I think the links will be in the description for you guys, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I give you guys all shout outs because you guys are awesome. I had fun tonight. Even though
Hey,
I took a nap for
just
like
like,
an hour.
just like you got family here. We always have a funny time. Scott does a little goofy stuff. Jacob, he has some goofy things he does during the show. We always have a little funny thing before our show. We have like Travis does his entrance. You'll meet once you get used to the WWE Slam Zone. You'll get to meet Willie Joe, the so-called New World Alliance. You'll meet because this guy does all the characters. Travis Neal, ladies and gentlemen, does the Willie Joe, Samoan Joe. You guys will love it. You'll be like, wait a minute, that's Travis Neely. He's doing those things? Awesome. All right, Jacob, what are your shout-outs of the night before we head out? Here comes the funny part. Here we go.
Shout out to everyone that's hanging out. Shout out to my bed. That's where the magic happens. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my cat. Shout out to my YouTube channel, Pokemon Trader Jacob. Subscribe. And follow me on Twitter at JamesProductions56. Follow me on Instagram at JacobX03QD. Like my Facebook fan page. And another shout out to my bed because that's where all the magic happens. And
There he does.
shout out to John Cena. Just kidding, John Cena. So, what is he on the screen there? Oh.
Yeah, you can go right over to his.
That's my Twitter.
Oh, he's got his Twitter. Yes, you guys can go to my Twitter. He'll be on my Twitter. He followed me just today, so or yesterday, I think. I don't remember. But, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to thank you.
Hang on there, Mike. Hang on. And Jacob, go ahead.
All right. Michael Miner is not doing review shows next month, but I have an announcement that I will be continuing the review shows. So you guys get Hell in a Cell reviews. You guys get NXT reviews every Thursday, and you guys get Friday Night SmackDown reviews every single Friday night. When Michael Miner returns, he will take over. So I will be taking over as the interim host of the review shows.
All right.
That is awesome.
And Willie Joe is going down.
Well, that's true. I did want to mention this before you head out, Michael, that I forgot to mention my Twitters. Go and follow at WWE Slam Zone. We've got great followers there, 1,543 followers. Thank you, every follower we have. And subscribe to us at the WWE Slam Zone on YouTube. So just search for that. I can get Michael to put the link down below as well to these links.
I just told you right now. I mean,
awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll follow it back as well. As well.
I think Travis, the YouTube channel should be on there, is it?
Yeah, the YouTube link is on there as well on my Twitter account. Just all you have to do is
check that out.
on there. Yeah. But yeah, just follow us on Twitter. Also, if you're on Facebook, if you have an account on Facebook, go like us at WWE Slam Zone on Facebook. And yeah, that's about it. All the information's there. I will though get Michael Miner to put the link down below. If fans want to check us out as well, who's watching this video, new fans. But yeah, that's it. Just follow us on Twitter. That's about it. WWE Slam Zone, Facebook, WWE Slam Zone. All right, that's about it.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to head out. I really want to thank our guests for joining us tonight. And as I get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, there will be 4 words that I will be saying to Mr. Travis. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget War of Champions this week because I'm going to be Eat, Sleep, Conquer,
Beat the Vegas.
And yes, I know Jacob will be coming for the podcast belt, so we'll figure that part out. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen.
4 words for you, Michael. I have 4 words for you.
Okay.
Pizza bagels are good.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching WWE Night of Champions. I am the YouTube Podcast World Heavyweight Champion. That's Travis Neely, that won't have no titles, that were champions. That's TJ Rules. That's Scott Casey. Yeah, oh, look at me. I'm doing the thing, pointing at the pictures. That is Devil Holic, and that is Jacob McGovern, aka Pokemon Trainer. Jacob, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, go ahead, Jacob.
All right. So and by the way, just to clarify, you guys will get a Hell in a Cell review show that will be hosted by me. So, just to clarify, wait, Mike, are you doing a Raw review show tomorrow?
Yeah, I will be doing a Raw review show. We're going to be doing the last of the Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. They will be live, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned this week. Those shows will be live. So thank you guys so much for watching. Good night, and we'll see you guys at the shows. And we now know, ladies and gentlemen, me and Travis will let you guys know that Prodigy Snake, you're useless. You couldn't accept my invitation, so thank you and goodbye.